I have a question. What scares you? Is it spiders? Is it snakes? Is it any kind of creepy crawly maggots? Well, you are in for a good time tonight because it is creepy crawly night on Wendy's Resin Lab. Y'all pull up a chair. You might get scared.
Hey there, welcome in to Wendy's Resin Lab. Pull up the chair and stay a while. Hey there, we're glad you're here, so pull up a chair and stay a while.
Check out these molds. Bugs and insects and spiders and scorpions, butterflies, bees. I got all kind of little insect creepy crawlies tonight. I hope you're not scared. Oh, something bit me. JK, it is time for Lab Results! It is time for some lab results for Dragon Night. We're going to start out with this little cutesy and this one. So these are our flat back ones. This is Winky Wonky's cousin. Want to see them side by side. Her eyes are correct. Yay! And she looks super cute with her little yellow wings. And the mixture of the orange and yellow and the red eyes is just a really cool combination. So, girlfriend, I think you have got to get a 10 out of 10. Yay! Your friend here, some of the blue and yellow came up into the wings. I don't know how to fix that or how to keep that from happening. But it looks pretty fantastic. But because of the colors didn't turn out exactly the way that I wanted to, we're going to go with a 9 out of 10 for this one. Yay! Okay, the next one, I didn't know if it was a dragon or not. It turns out it was an axolotl. I came in and I put some eyeballs on him, and they kind of stick out a little bit. So, bless him. Okay, so I think he's super cute, though. His colors look really good, and he turned out just fantastic. So, my fault with the eyeballs. We'll give him a 9.5. Yay! All right, now this guy, our baby in the egg, bless him. He just, he looked fantastic on his own, but down in there, he just looks a little wonky. But he looks like an embryo, which is what he's supposed to be inside of there. So he's just not developed yet. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. We're going to go with a 9 out of 10 on Baby Dragon. And last but not least, y'all, I cannot believe how good this turned out with those chameleon flakes on that side. And then you turn it around and, oh my gosh, there he is. He is sitting there like, what do you want? I'm breaking out of this egg. And look at the texture on the egg. It just looks so cool. Fantastic. Guys, this can't be anything but a 10 out of 10. Yay, Baby Dragon. So overall, I think Dragon Night was a super success. I loved all of them. I said you put on your gloves. I said you wear your respirator. My phone just started recording on its own. I don't know why. It's kind of scary. Might be haunted by one of these creepy crawlies. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to do is just pick out everything that I was going to use, all my colors and powders and alcohol, inks and everything. I was going to do a variety. So I wanted to start with my bees. And the reason I wanted to start with them is because I knew I had to do some bottom layers of UV resin. And so I was putting some different colors of UV resin on the bees. I was doing like a black, yellow, and then I was painting that clear with like an iridescent, putting a white behind it for their wings. And then I did a yellow stripe and then a black stripe, and all of them, and then put them back under the UV light so that they would look like bees. And they're super cute. So while that was going in the UV light, I decided to go ahead and start with my chameleon flakes and start painting on this big butterfly. And I just wanted to make a big statement with the big butterfly. I just thought that he's going to be very, very pretty. I wanted to go with a brown on his spots and then a green on his wings. And look how beautiful that green is. It is gorgeous. So I just found out the hard way that chameleon powder goes everywhere, especially if you breathe hard. All right, you see me trying to clean it off of everything. So my bees were finished under the light, and then I took some purple chameleon flakes and I did the wings of the dragonfly. So I got all that painting out of the way. I wanted to take some clear resin and just fill up my bees so that they would be a mixture of both UV resin and 2-part epoxy resin. And I wanted to make a little honeycomb to go with them, so I used a yellow and a gold. And so I poured a little bit of gold on there, and then I poured a little bit of the yellow in there, and unfortunately, they look the same once you got them in there. So the next thing I did was used up the rest of my gold and my yellow on some skulls. You guys know that's my go-to for leftover resin. I took clear resin and I made a white resin with some chameleon flakes in it for the body of the butterfly. And then the clear was for his actual body, and the white is for the wings. I wanted the chameleon flakes to actually, really pop when you're looking at them on the other side. Unfortunately, you can kind of see the white and the clear are kind of running a little bit, but that's okay. I took some black here, and I did the body of the dragonfly. I did the whole thing with black over it so that the black would be behind those wings. I can't wait to see what they look like. All right, so here I am starting the spider, and I wanted him to have like a fluorescent green and black. And then I wanted to do alcohol ink drops on the scorpion and use the white sinker, letting it go in and swirl around. It is just really neat to look at. I wanted to do the same concept on these 3 bugs, and so I used a white, yellow, red, blue, just kind of a mixture. But unfortunately, I over poured that bee, so he kind of bled over a little bit. I had this little butterfly to do, and I decided that I was going to mix up some green and some blue, and I poured his wings green and blue. And I think that might be it. Hello, my friends. What better place to reveal the creepy crawlies than the places where the creepy crawlies live? Welcome to the woods. Let's do this.
Creepy crawlies on my skin, spiders so many legs, scorpions, oh that sting, dragonflies darting